Okay, today's another tutorial on Nebo, another free app if you're going to use an iPad or an iPhone. On top, you would see the different icons for the eraser, the pencil for handwriting, or the keyboard for typing or dictations. Here is you use this here for circling whatever you want to move or delete. Right now, I'm just going to handwrite something. Now, I'm going to switch over to this here. Excuse my handwriting. But right above Chris Mary, you see it typed over here. Chris Mary, as though I use a typewriter. And over here, there's the eraser. I switch back over here for the scissors. I'll make the complete circle. And right there, over here, you can see what is being highlighted as cut, copy, paste, delete, and bold. Here's the bold. Switch over again. I can either copy, hit it again for pasting. As you can see, I can try writing smaller word or whatever. I'll be doing the complete circle again for the delete. Now, let's see. Oh, that's a circle. Smith goes to New York City. And as you can see on the top, whatever I'm handwriting, it's also typing on the top. I skip a space, then he goes home or erase, backspace. Okay. Handwriting is a bit lousy, but as you noticed in Nebo, when I skipped this space, it hand typed whatever it was I was handwriting. I do the circle, the scissors thing, delete, okay, double tap it. Let's see, then we go to delete. Okay. Delete all. Command mode. As a notes writer, where I did the handwritten page tutorial, then later on I did the typing and the dictation mode. As you can see here, I'm going to do the same thing, the typing. command mode. I want to make sure that's off right now. The voice control, you can go into control apps, into settings, and you scroll down to where voice control is, and you turn it on and off at will. That'll be it for another time. Right now, no. As you can see, I did this manually. And here on the keyboard where the space bar is, to the left of it, you see the microphone, which you can do dictations. Keyboard icon once again, and it's nice if you feel you're not going to make any mistakes, but in voice dictations there's always going to be a misunderstanding as to what a word is, like the letter 2 and the word 2, T-O, and the number 4 and the word 4. Little minor things like that always gets messed up. So you could use that little microphone icon at the bottom of the keyboard to the left of the space bar if you like. Or you could use the voice control, which right now I have it on command mode. In just a second, I'll switch it over to dictation. And as a notes writer, you will see I can do the same thing here. There's a lot of free apps which allows you to make handwritten notes, and a few of them will allow you to type and also allow you to use dictations. Now, on the keyboard, you can do it one way by using the microphone at the bottom where the space bar is, and or you can do it the other way with the voice control and allow the keyboard to stay in place. That way, if there's a word that you made a mistake with, it didn't pick it up right, like you were meant to say wrote and it says ride or writing, or if you meant the number 4 and it wrote down the word 4, you can go back and make those corrections if it did make a mistake. Sometimes it'll self-correct itself, and sometimes you can go to that word and replace it with another word that you meant. But if neither one is able to go the way you want it, by having the keyboard up like this and using voice control, you can use the space bar on the keyboard, hold it down, then slide the cursor to where you want to change the word. Now, I'm going to start the dictation mode. As you can see on top, when I said dictation mode, it appeared. Period. Now, Smith goes to Washington. Command mode. I temporarily paused it to command mode because it wrote down the word no instead of now. I press, and while it's in dictation, I can press this while I'm keeping quiet. Or I can say command mode, and as you can see, the keyboard went blank. I slide my finger over, and then I press delete. Then I press the letter W, spacebar. Now I press on the spacebar again, where all the letters and everything disappears. I slide over, spacebar. No, wait, I don't. Not yet with the spacebar. I'm going to press the comma. Space. Now we start the dictations all over again. Dictation mode. To see and talk to the senators there. Command mode. As you can see, it wrote down the word or instead of C, which I will go back. While it's still in command mode or in dictation, either one. And I made the correction. You can ask it to replace the or with the N, or while it's still in dictation, you keep quiet and you press this space bar until everything disappears, then you move the cursor over. Dictation mode. About making funds. To my city for building a recreational place for any child under the age of 16. This way it will give something for them to do instead of going around harassing people or breaking the law. Period. Command mode. As in the previous tutorial, this here can be used for writing essays, letters of any type, for personal letters, business letters, essays, and so forth for school. Then I make a few spaces, and if you choose to have like a business letter or a personal letter, you put down whatever you would like, sincerely or truly yours. Then I press return a few times. And then I'm not going to put my real name down, but I will put a name down. This way, if you need to print it up whatever you want, here you got convert all, clear all, export to, and so on. Or publish. And as you've seen here where I wrote truly yours, you can print it up also. You got the plus sign for making extra copies, and once it's printed you can sign your name. Now supposing you want to write down a PS now in your own handwriting and not typing, you can do that. Or over here you can sign your name. Well, apparently it's typing while it'll be better if you just sign your name afterwards, but over here you can still write in your own handwriting. And you can also do it in different colors. Let's see, I think I'll choose red. As you can see, I pressed convert over here. You edit, copy, cut, and delete. Now, when I wrote down goes home for, I went and had it converted before I finished, and as you can see, I wrote it down my handwriting. For the weekend, I pressed the three dots again, and here I can either delete, cut, copy, and convert. I'm going to press convert again, and as you can see, it converted it into typing. Go back one space. I can press select pages, or done. But right now I only got one page. Over here I can press another page. It has no contents. Over here I got convert all, clear all, export, which is light colored. And then in dark letters I got the publish, which you can go to. And now, as you can see on the top, it's got the different colors like red, blue, black, green, whatever color you would use. Like over here, we black. Oh, my mistake, in red. Then in green, blue. Right now it's in black. So in whichever color I used and you go decide to print it, it will be printed up. Press backspace. And as you can see, I got more than one page. Select, and I can use whichever page for deleting. Deselect, select all, deselect, backspace, welcome. Okay, over here, you can use this for different ideas. They'll come to mind, you read these up. Basic actions. Erase gestures, break gestures, see? It gives you an idea of what you can do. Taking notes. Keyboard, diagrams. And so on, which is basically essential to notes writer, and so forth. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial in Nebo. Hopefully I'll come up with some more free apps I can put on YouTube and see what happens afterwards. Have a nice day.